She just kickstarted her commentator career by placing an essay on the Psychology Today blog. Today, she will read one of her commentaries, Auto-Biography, an apt title if there ever was one. Susan? Guess I'm taller than I thought.
You are what you drive, or that's what the American advertising establishment and the automotive industry would have us believe. Subtle and not so subtle messaging, designed to creep into our subconscious, implies that our choice of vehicle tells the world who we are. Are you a slick Matthew McConaughey going out for a sophisticated soiree in your Lincoln Continental? Or are you a grittier guy who boasts an off-road, four-wheel drive, stick-shift vehicle? It's a rare Super Bowl commercial that sports a feisty female racing down urban streets or maneuvering bold curves on deserted scenic highways. More likely, Mom is piling a crew of lively kids into a safe, reliable minivan. Years ago, as a young woman sitting in the passenger seat of my boyfriend's red Porsche 911, it dawned on me that I was stereotypically timid in my automotive imagination. He had dashed into the bank, possibly to finance his pet Porsche, while I waited in the parking lot. As passers-by shot curious looks at the upscale model, I suspected that I did not belong in this car without a male by my side. I would not have dared to purchase such an obvious status symbol. It just didn't feel like my style. Was it because I didn't think I would rise to such heights as a garden variety English teacher? Or was it because I hadn't spent years reading Car and Driver magazine, like my automotively obsessed boyfriend, who later became a Formula One race car driver in his spare time? Ask almost any male to describe the cars he has owned, and I contend that he will recite a litany of makes and models that is more specific and colorful than his recollections of the women he has loved and left. Although I rarely think about my personal car history, I've come to see that it does reflect my life stages and personality quirks. In college, longtime neighbors generously gave me their behemoth black sedan. I nicknamed the sturdy car Hercules, after the Roman god who was famous for his strength and far-reaching adventures. Unfortunately, my chariot had an ungodly electrical system, and I was never able to open a window, which was torturous on hot summer days. The first car I purchased with my dependable but meager teacher's salary was a brand new, adorably ugly Swedish Saab. Its funky egg-shaped exterior suited my Berkeley, Birkenstock, bohemian self-image. I loved the riveting adventure of changing gears with a stick shift in the hills of San Francisco. When I closed the car door after slipping into the driver's seat, it felt solid and secure, like a bank vault, not thin and tinny like I imagine popular Asian cars might seem. This beloved car also acquired the name of a deity, Thor, the Norse god of thunder and lightning. I must have felt powerful in my early driving days. Over the years, there have been many successors to Thor, such as the sweet, inherited Maggie Mazda, and my spunky white Volkswagen Rabbit that I called Hop Hop. Married life ushered in a parade of suitable, family-friendly vehicles, most notably Volvos. As the kids got older, I succumbed to the call of a big Honda Pilot that could haul the high school troops with ease. While my husband drove a sporty Lexus, I was the beast of burden, transporting basketball players, Christmas trees, and bulky household purchases from IKEA. 10 years and many, many miles later, I still drive the Honda Pilot. My kids left home, my husband and I split up. but the Honda Pilot sits in the driveway of my new homestead like a faithful friend. This particular car never earned a nickname, though it could have been tagged the Gray Whale for its bulk and solid spirit. I still appreciate the way it can carry everything I need and want. It moved furniture and treasured artwork to my new residence. My trusty Pilot has always been a workhorse and a taxi service for my friends. Most of all, my car feels like me. When my pragmatic younger brother suggests I get a smaller, agile, single-woman compact car, I balk. You're right, I say, secretly knowing that I'm not ready to make a switch and move on. When I lock the car with my remote key and hear a beep, I recall the nights I would sigh with relief when I heard that familiar sound, which meant that one of my teenagers had arrived home safely. If a velveteen rabbit can become real after many years of being loved by a child, then my Honda Pilot is the realest of real. It doesn't make sense to repair the scratches, dings, and dents that give the car its distinctive character. No plastic surgery is required for this aged automotive goddess. Like me, she has earned her wrinkles and blemishes and generally wears them with unapologetic pride.